Hello everyone and welcome to our channel Claim What's Yours. Today I'd like to talk to you about rules of the road. And you may say, why? Why do you want to talk to us about rules of the road? So yesterday one of our drivers had an incident involving a third party that was looking to enter into the traffic from his left-hand side. So unfortunately the two parties had an accident and both parties were very upset. There were lots of threats and shouting and screaming, threats of violence, road rage at its absolute worst. So I just wanted to have a chat with you about it to bring to your attention again just basically what the rules of the road are. So if everybody followed the rules of the road, we'd never have an accident. Nobody would have an accident. But because we're human beings and we interpret things differently, safety, what's a safe distance, what's sufficient distance, your and my interpretation of sufficient distance is completely different. And so would it be to that of a Formula One driver. So it all depends who you're talking to, and that's why people have accidents. That's why we have insurance. We have the Road Accident Fund in South Africa to pick up injuries to third-party persons. We have attorneys who fight cases to make recoveries on behalf of negligent parties. So we're never negligent. It's never our fault. It's always the other party's fault. So that's just how life goes. It's never our fault. So we've got attorneys, we've got panel beaters. So if everybody followed the rules of the road, all of those industries would be missing. And all of those industries were created in response to people being unable to have the same understanding to apply to the rules of the road. But maybe that's when AI comes in, that whole scenario will change, but that's a whole topic for a different discussion. So let me run through what the wording says. So I went onto the website, pulled up K53 for the South African driver's license, and picked up a clause, crossing, entering a public road. It's clause 6.59. Let me read it for you, and you can see how subjective it is. So, the driver of a vehicle shall not cross a public road unless the road is clear of moving traffic for a sufficient distance. Your sufficient and my sufficient are completely different. To allow him or her to cross the road without obstructing or endangering any traffic. So there's the word, sufficient distance. So people who drive on the roads all day, like taxi drivers, their margins of error are completely different and lower. Their margins of error, they can actually squeeze in a gap which you wouldn't even consider because you only drive once a day, to work and from work, twice a day. So their version of sufficient distance is completely different. Then let me go on to read, the driver of a vehicle or rider of a vehicle shall not enter a public road unless he or she can do so with safety to himself or herself and other traffic. So you do so with safety. So the third party who's looking to enter the traffic from the left has to make sure that they can enter the traffic safely. So they say, yes, I turned in front of you, but you should have stopped. You say, no, I shouldn't have stopped. And that's where the arguments come into. So if you can't enter the traffic, you must wait. You must wait. Wait for the vehicle to pass. That's why we have insurance claims. So we just wanted to make sure there's always two parties to an accident. There's you and there's the third party. Which one are you? Are you going to be the one who has the accident? And if you also say, yes, but I'm right. It's my right of way. Well, if you have an accident, then maybe you're not right. You should have actually anticipated what the other party was doing. Once again, a whole different topic of conversation. So, guys, I hope this helped you. If you like the channel, like, subscribe, and send us an email if you need any assistance. Thanks.